Near the USNS Mercy on purpose.
Yeah, KCAL 9's Stu Mundell is live overhead in Sky 9. Stu, what's going on here?
Juan, Sharon, this is all happening out here in the Port of Los Angeles. There's the Mercy right there. Yesterday, this came out as a train derailment. It came out as an accident. Today, we're learning something a lot more nefarious going on out here. There's that locomotive basically ran off the end of the tracks, almost making it over towards the Mercy. Very, very close indeed. Now, a California Highway Patrol officer actually witnessed the accident and saw the locomotive's engineer running from the scene. He was taken into custody yesterday, but today, he started talking about how he was trying to make his way to the Mercy to damage it, to let people know what's really going on the ship. Now, these statements basically got the attention of the FBI, anti-terrorist people here as well. This is turning into much more of an investigation. The ship itself still very safe out here in the harbor, and it also, as we understand, has some non-COVID patients on board. Right now, though, in a big investigation on this train derailment, now intentional by the locomotive engineer. Live in Sky 9 over the San Pedro area. I'm Stu Mundell. Back to you two in the studio.
Boy, he is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Breaking911.com. Feds. Man intentionally derailed train at high speed in attempt to crash into hospital ship Mercy at Heliport. April 1, 2020. Los Angeles. A train engineer at the Port of Los Angeles was arrested this morning on federal charges for allegedly running a locomotive at full speed off the end of rail tracks near the USNS Mercy. Eduardo Moreno, 44, of San Pedro, was charged today in a criminal complaint with one count of train wrecking as a result of an incident Tuesday afternoon. According to the criminal complaint filed in United States District Court, Moreno admitted in two separate interviews with law enforcement authorities that he intentionally derailed and crashed the train near the Mercy. Moreno ran the train off the end of tracks and crashed through a series of barriers before coming to rest more than 250 yards from the Mercy. No one was injured in the incident, and the Mercy was not harmed or damaged in any way. The incident did result in the train leaking a substantial amount of fuel oil, which required cleanup by fire and other hazardous materials personnel. The train crash was witnessed by a California Highway Patrol officer, who took Moreno into custody as he fled the scene. The Los Angeles Port Police then took custody of Moreno, conducted an interview and obtained permission to search his residence. The FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force and the Port of Los Angeles Police are now leading the investigation. The CHP officer who witnessed the crash reported seeing the train smash into a concrete barrier at the end of the track, smash into a steel barrier, smash into a chain-link fence, slide through a parking lot, slide across another lot filled with gravel, and smash into a second chain-link fence, according to the affidavit in support of the criminal complaint. When the CHP officer contacted Moreno, he made a series of spontaneous statements, including, "You only get this chance once, the whole world is watching, I had to, people don't know what's going on here, now they will." In his first interview with the Los Angeles Port Police, Moreno acknowledged that he did it, saying that he was suspicious of the Mercy and believing it had an alternate purpose related to COVID-19 or a government takeover. The affidavit states, Moreno stated that he acted alone and had not pre-planned the attempted attack. While admitting to intentionally derailing and crashing the train, he said he knew it would bring media attention and people could see for themselves, referring to the Mercy, according to the affidavit. In a second interview with FBI agents, Moreno stated that he did it out of the desire to wake people up. According to the affidavit, Moreno stated that he thought that the USNS Mercy was suspicious and did not believe the ship is what they say it's for. The Los Angeles Port Police reviewed video recorded from the locomotive's cab. According to the affidavit, one video shows the train clearly moving at a high rate of speed before crashing through various barriers and coming into close proximity to three occupied vehicles. A second video shows Moreno in the cab holding a lighted flare. Moreno was held overnight on local charges, and he was turned over to FBI agents this morning. Moreno is expected to make an initial appearance in federal court this afternoon.